We're now literally unstoppable. I can't imagine anything that could possibly stop the big man with the big stick. Excuse me, Jim. Tell me your story.
Newcomer? If I were you, I'd watch your step around here. Entering the cave without a light source is suicide. However, there are incredible treasures in there that you'd surely want to get your hands on. I won't stop you from trying. Besides, if you die in there, everything in your pockets belongs to me. A wonderful treat indeed. Not that you'd be in any position to object, though.
I don't know why it sounds like everyone's whispering. You know what? I was kind of hoping that a single swing does explode them. I was hoping an uncharged swing would do a little more than that. How do I change? I have 2 weapon slots. How do I... Q. Will that auto swap for me? Okay, good. Because the issue here is this is a 2-hander. This is a 1-hander. I cannot use my torch and the thing at the same time. So what we should do is equip... I guess we're gonna do the broken sword. Can I do the broken sword and the torch? Is that an option? How do I do, like... 1 and 1? There we go. Perfect. I just clicked it again. I have no idea if that's... no idea. But yeah, you got like a spooky cave, and you're like, it's just not that dark in there. Not that dark in there. Oh god, it got dark. It's actually real dark in there. I can't see anything. There's like a bajillion bats in here, though. Don't worry, we're just gonna rub the walls here. Excuse me, Mr. Bat. Oh, that's pretty good. I think this just leads... Yeah, this leads downstairs. And this is the door that was locked earlier. Now back here. I kind of wish the gold shined. That poor man. So there's a spooky monster in here, and he's guarding a treasure. Now, the only issue, besides the fact that he's a spooky monster and he will kill me dead, is the fact that the treasure, not particularly helpful. You see him? Like, I can almost see him. There he is. There he is. It's a giant, it's like a beholder, I guess. An eyeball man. John Eyeball is here in this cave. And he wants my soul. And he's going to take my soul. Now whack him up, don't do it. Don't even think about it. And he's down. Okay, that took way less time. I think with this, it takes like 10 swings to kill him. 3 swings, much more reasonable. Anyway, there's a bow in here, but I don't know if I need arrows for this. But I also don't have 14 decks. I have 4 decks, so... Unfortunately, not much happening with the old bow. I'll probably still try and get up decks at some point, because range seems very important. Just very, very important. I could always just use daggers, I guess.
There's a ladder right next to me. Namir told me to drop it, but you see, my friend, I'm not the strongest. Would you be so kind to do it for me? There are only upsides. You'll get an easier way to the mask altar, and I won't have to lift a finger. A wonderful proposal, isn't it, my friend?
You think I can kill this guy? Probably. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'm always adverse to killing people unless it's like New Vegas and I already know what's happening. Because, like, I want to see what's going to happen. I know. Look, Patches is going to kick me in the pit. I know. But, like, things happen afterwards and I want to know.
Breathing? Maybe it was a mistake telling you about the cave's dangers. Oh, don't give me that look. Even behind that mask, I can see you need to loosen up. It was only a joke.
Alright, well. Yeah, you yoker and you joker. We've done it. This that does kind of extend the range a little bit. I'm hitting 1 and 2, so that's gonna change my loadout. I need to remember it's Q. Pretend I'm playing Half-Life 2 and I need to hot swap my guns. Now, not really sure what's going on in here. I think I popped in here. There were a bunch of bats. I think I saw another beholder and I ran. Nice one. Oh, the rich get richer. There are bats up there. I know it. Yep. I can't see anything in here. Maybe I should get... I don't want to get magic because that's a lot of stat points into something. Yeah, that leads out here. This is back to the poison swamp. I don't want to get magic because it's a lot of skill points I could use into hit things with big stick. However, I did pick up a light rune. I feel like this one would be really good to have. Like, even if that's the only thing I ever cast, light seems very important for a man with a two-handed sword. So we might invest... yeah, we'll probably try and invest some of our levels into int. As much as I am loath to say it. Oh, there's a ring of agility in here. You know what? Hold on. Did I pick up a different ring? Uses backstep distance. Oh, maybe if I had dodge from a light weapon. Let me go back to that first cave real quick. I feel like I remember picking up a ring, but I might just be remembering picking up something else in there and never equipping it and dying. I just have like a faint. Yeah, no, I already picked up something that was like right here, didn't I? That was something else. Maybe the Revstone? Yeah, I picked up the Revstone. It won't hurt to look. We're already here. Right, there's nothing around these pillars. It was just the one. It's just the bow. I think I might be gaslighting myself into thinking there was more treasure in this cave. It's looking like there's not any more treasure. I'm getting peaks of your PTSD from the one cave level. We're gonna have to go back to peaks. It's been about a year since we played base game, and I still have the entire DLC to do. And there's like a lot in the DLC, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's another tiny thing here. All right. Yeah, another one. Just the one? Just the one? Wow, come on. I'm gonna go ahead and drink this. I don't trust not getting smacked out. Especially since I haven't saved. Okay, we're fine. This one... I'm gonna accidentally use potions, and I don't wanna, but I'm gonna. Oh, there's a sword in here. Well, it's fine. You know what? That'll be good for this. Instead of using, you know, a broken sword, I'll be able to use a regular sword and my torch. So I'm not completely destroyed. It's an extra 40 damage, 40.5. These have backsteps. This has a backstep of 1. There's like a backstep button. Keybind. Crouch interaction. Not really, no. This is just talking about like randomly, like right click doesn't do anything. Right click would have been spell, right? I don't even see. No, that is that. I'm gonna say that I maybe can't. I do have no dex. Well, I'll just say that's the issue. We just gotta learn how to bunny hop. Bunny hop will carry, probably. Again, I'm hitting 1 and 2. It's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna go back to town because I can turn my quest in. I can level up. I did get a key to the caverns, but I didn't find any doors that needed a key, so I'm not sure. Unless it's like that door. I didn't try that door. I'm definitely going to save. Man, my mana's 1. I got like, how much mana is it to cast light? It's 15. Okay, I have enough base mana to cast that. It is 6 of my learning points, but I do kind of feel like having no torch is not great. If I can get rid of the torch, I'd be happy. But having nothing to see is not a great time. I'm gonna have to kill these guys every time I come through here. That's already looted. Yep. But I can one-shot them now. And they give me like 100 XP. These poor mites just want to live their life. Oh, well, that one gave me an ancient rock. All right. Oh, and Jimmy showed up. Hey, Jimmy.
Ah, you made it. What do you think of our little refuge in the midst of all of this madness? There aren't many left here. Most wandered into Yariv, chasing some hope of breaking the curse or finding a way out. I'll be setting off soon as well. There's someone out there I have to find.
Does the music give anyone else, what's it called? Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight vibes? It kind of gives me Hollow Knight vibes. You want me to go to the castle, which is... I guess I should explore this whole place. Hold on, what do these signs say? Morning Forest, Old Temple, and the Rotten Valley. It's like a wishing well. Yep, I've done it. I hate it. I thought, alright, you know what? I'm gonna change it to like G. Is G anything? G is sheath weapon. That's okay, well, that's not helpful. Can I... I'm gonna think like what would be the best button that I wouldn't accidentally click. Because R is certainly a use. I put it H. I would put it on Q, but Q's now already trying to fight me for swap weapon. Oh, you know what? Let's do use item on tab. Can I do tab? I can't do tab? That's a shame. I guess tab is my inventory that's not listed, is it? That's... Oh, what? Duh. How is it... How now, Brown Cow, has the game done this to me? Alright, let's go die real quick. I'd like to not lose all of my stuff. There's gonna be... I just need to find... Well, there's probably like a single bug in a cave I can let kill me. I'm pretty sure the game only saves when you go to a thing, but just in case. How did I find... Use item is now just on walk, which is insane. Heck. You know what? That's okay. Okay, yeah, that'll work. I put it on my mouse. It's now mouse 4. Excuse me, is there anyone in here who can do me a quick murder? Because I want all those throwing knives back. Yes, you. Stab me in the shins. Ah, he actually does like quite a bit. Load last save. Okay, yeah, it does. There's no saving during transitions. Okay, good to know. All right, so just I better check. There are some games that save your settings when you reload. Okay, no, it's still on mouse 4. That should be good enough. I would do middle mouse, but I don't know. Middle mouse feels wrong. I don't know what feels right for medkit, to be honest. Maybe H. But I feel like this is a game where I really need to be able to very quickly, reflexively hit the button. I don't know if I can do that with, see, I put it on 1. I've used 1 for medkits before.
There aren't...
Don't know, boys. Don't know. We're gonna do this just so I can save the game. I just wanted to see what was in the well. That's so much to ask. Even now, I'm over here wanting to press R. Is that the unholster button in Fallout? I think it is. Anything in here? Can I? Would be like a sneaky boy. There's nothing in there. Worth checking. Okay, $3. Yeah, G is a weird. Gotta make it R. I'm readying my weapon, okay? That makes sense. 269. Oh, that's the crit. See, I feel like the bar should turn a dollar green when the crit's no longer active. That's just me. Excuse me, I heard about you in the manual.
You hardly look battle ready.
What are you talking about? I have your sword and your face.
There's a small
I'm
arena
as
here with
better
training
as
buddies.
anything.
You're welcome to use it. You'll need to grow stronger if you want to survive in this place. There's not much for me to do here, so if you'd like, I can give you some combat advice.
Can you give me your, like, chest
Forgive
plate?
me, I've not yet introduced myself. I am Argon, once a knight of the Blue Flag. Now I'm just another condemned soul like everyone else in this cursed valley.
Yeah, I did buy. We're pretty much brothers, other than the fact that I'm still wearing like peasant robes. Can I even put on armor? I don't think I can. Weapons, runes, consumables, rings, key items. Yeah, I don't think I can put on armor. I think I'm just eternally some dude in a t-shirt.
Keep in mind that blocking an attack doesn't stop the force behind it. You'll still feel the blow. Try not to block too many attacks in a row, especially if you're not using a shield. Otherwise, the impact could stun you. Don't forget to work on your resistance. The more you improve it, the less impact you'll feel when blocking hits.
Well, if I had never planned to block, I'm gonna juke them. Oh, they're never gonna see me coming. Just simply too fast. I constantly equip and unequip my sword in between swings. I just get cracked out of my mind. Let me go on the CSGO surfing. I never figured out how to actually surf in that game. Also, a ring. Why not? Oh, I didn't even equip this. That might help if I actually equipped it. Wait, is that angles or angels? I think it's angles, like a silent blade. One side poised to strike, the other ready to parry. Reflecting a thief's cunning balance of offense and defense, commonly worn by thieves. Gets the damage dealt by throwing weapons. Well. Yeah, I don't think I can actually change my armor, which is a shame, because I'm just stuck with like whatever. I have my weird hands. I want some gloves. Don't mind me just destroying all the boxes around here.
So it worked. After all these years.
After all these years.
You've done me a great service. Come find me when you're ready to hear the legend of Verho.
I mean, like, you might as well tell me. It's as good a time as any, frankly. We're gonna go up there next, by the way. I'm curious as to what's going on up there.
I needn't tell you how deeply the curse of faces has scarred the world as we know it. The calamity of 600 years past did not end with the dead. It lives on, woven into the world's suffering. And the worst of it lingers still. The silent fear we each harbor. Fear of the face beneath the mask. but to the point. The legend of Verho offers one explanation for the curse's origin, yet no one knows where the tale truly began, and many dismiss it as little more than a fabricated myth. The legend says that 600 years ago, Yariv was a thriving kingdom, at least until King Aaron II took the throne. When he was still a boy, his family was tragically murdered. The events left him scarred and unable to form close bonds with others. It bred deep distrust within him, even toward his most loyal servants and advisors. Over time, suspicion grew into paranoia, and paranoia into madness. Aaron II imprisoned, and sometimes executed, often at random, inhabitants of the kingdom.
That was a very clunky sentence. Yeah, no, that it should be like Aaron II often imprisoned and sometimes even executed random inhabitants. I think would be closer.
The blacksmith who forged an imperfect sword for a god, death. The alchemist who delivered too few elixirs, death. Sometimes, simply kneeling with one's head held too high was enough, death. Verho, the archmage and the king's closest friend, stood against the growing madness. He feared that if Aaron's cruelty went unchallenged, the kingdom would rise in rebellion, and the king himself would fall. But Aaron refused to see it that way. His heart had already turned cold, and his mind was lost to darkness. He accused the archmage of treason, but couldn't bring himself to kill his best friend. Instead, he chose to punish the alleged traitor in a far crueler way. Before Verho's eyes, his entire family was executed, and he was forced to watch. Afterward, the mage was banished from the kingdom. The lonely archmage spiraled into madness, consumed by thoughts of revenge. He turned to forbidden practices and summoned a powerful demon from the abyss, Selakaf. In return, the demon was meant to kill Aaron, but once summoned, it mocked Verho, and instead unleashed a terrible plague upon the world. This plague became known as the Curse of Faces. What became of Verho after that remains a mystery, and history soon forgot his name. After all, the world had changed. There was no longer time for legends. Only surviving was important. And so, only his legend survived from those dark times. Or perhaps it was never true at all. Many say the truth lies buried here, in this cursed land.
Thank you, Jimmy. That was very enlightening. I'm curious as to, like, how does it work? Is it if two people see each other, they instantly explode? Like, what if one person has a mask? Who explodes? Do either of them explode? Like, could I be a man? Like, no one's wearing a mask, or like everyone's wearing a mask, right? But I take mine off because if people see my face, their head explodes, or does my head explode if someone sees my face? It's gotta be that. It's gotta be if someone sees my face, my head explodes. Because how else do you have babies, right? The baby, you know, it pops out, it comes down the old slip and slide. Like, the baby's not gonna wear a mask. It'd be kind of funny if it did, but he's not, so there's gotta be some sort of precaution as to make sure the baby doesn't just explode.
I am selling you bites.
I'd like to see what your items are. What? Okay, so health potions aren't that expensive. Assuming he has an infinite amount. Throwing knife, every throwing knife is 3 health potions. Well. Oh, I do need arrows. Okay. So it's not just I get a bow and everything's free. It's not, there's some game that does that. It's not Terraria. Terraria, you actually do need arrows. I have no idea what game I'm thinking about. Oh well, I don't want to buy anything from him just yet. I have 5 health potions. That's probably enough. I thought the snake was smoking. The snake's just hanging out. Snake, do you mind if I can use my scroll wheel for this too. That makes it way more likely I should have used the middle mouse, but okay. Do you mind if I do this, Mr. Snake? I need your pocket change. Hey, wait, you gotta go. Oh, I can't even go over there. I wanted to go see your stuff. He's got all kinds of stuff. Excuse me, Mr. Snake. What's going on?
Greetings, small human.
Now, did you start here, or did you also come through the mist? Did you pass out and lose your pants?
I'm Parentius, smith of this village. If you bring me materials for a small payment, I can reforge your weapons.
I want to know this, like, the snake's backstory. I want to see him as a plucky young lad, no bigger than a noodle, who's like, I want to grow up to be the best smith in the world. And he's got like a tiny hammer, and he's trying to, I don't know, like, hit toothpicks together to make them into spears.
Welcome. What do you need?
I would like to, oh, he also sells things. He sells the, like, Titanite shards. It goes to +3. These are 160 bucks each. I don't have that much money, all things considered.
Welcome. What?
Do you have a hammer? I could take your, it's a really big hammer. I mean, I guess that's not terrible. I am just all strength, right? It's a beast strength scaling. I actually could use it.
What?
I'd like to reforge weapons. Okay, so that is gonna make my great sword go up by like 21 damage. That's actually like pretty good. Why does upgrade need the A button? I have a controller plugged in, but it's off, so I am gonna upgrade. I was gonna say maybe we shouldn't upgrade, but oh boy, that's a lot of damage. That is, well, that's a sweet hot amount of damage. I don't have enough materials. That was like a 40 damage increase. That's kind of crazy. Let's go save the game first before I die. I gotta be extra careful because I can't. Normally, I bind quick save to the mouse key, like the mouse 4, because I like making sure I lose 0 progress when I die. But I can't do that here. What? Where does this go? The old temple. Candle. There's an itty bitty candle. Oh, there's a tombstone up there. What secrets you got up here, Jimmy? Come to loot them. Whoop. Ring. Ring of the Brawler. Increases max health. The ring belonged to a fighter who defied death for time and time again. Grants the wearer strength to fight far beyond mortal limits. I don't know how much health I had before. That's like a really good chunk of health. That's like an extra. Is that really an extra 200 health? That's a lot of health. Warning! This heretical altar is dangerous, so do not go near it. Jimmy, the captain of the mask order. Man, I mean, it's just over here. I mean, I might as well just, just come on over and see what's going on. I can't read this. You still wish to be your current self? If not, place your mask upon this altar. Shatter it and rise anew from the ashes of your former self. Reborn in the glory of the shattering. Oh, I could probably use this to, like, respec. In case I've decided big punchy stick man was not the right call. What's this? Here lies Sir Earmac. First of his order. Sorry, I see anything that starts with like an E like that. I just think it's backwards. So I was like, Camry? It could be Camry. Also, what is this goop? Very odd. Very odd indeed. Excuse me, I think I need in here. I think.
And to whom do I owe the pleasure? My name is Bellicor. I hail from the Orient Empire, far to the east. I was
got a cool
once
sword.
a member of the Maker's Order, a devout man of faith. But my journey to Yariv has only confirmed what I long suspected. That I was nothing more than a faceless hound of the Order, cast into this cursed land for asking too many questions. But this was all according to plan. I had to see this place for myself. I seek answers, like so many others who find their way here. I've been trying to enter the temple behind us for some time. I suspect some form of foul demon magic is responsible for the seal that binds it. If the locals are to be believed, it only appeared shortly before either of us arrived. Apparently, an expedition went inside. If you ask me, whatever abomination sealed that door likely killed them all, if they were lucky. I have been working on a spell I believe will break the seal, but it requires a rare ingredient, a plant called obsidian root. It is said to grow only in this region, but I have yet to find any. If you come across some obsidian root, bring it to me, and I will get us inside. That is, if you intend to delve deeper into Yariv. Obsidian root grows only under extreme heat. Its appearance is dark and twisted, and it is said to give off a faint, pulsing chime. You won't find any in the Rotten Valley. I've already searched the entire area. Well, aside from the Predator's Cave. I am not eager to become its next meal. In any case, the forest to the east is a better place to search. If you find the root, bring it to me, and I will unseal the temple.
Alright. Well, we know where we're going. Well, kind of want to go to the murder cave. Hubris and all that. It just says one. Or I. Aye, aye, Captain.